Alright, so what I've got for you today is the Sauer P320. Just to let you know that there is no clip inside here, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that or not, but there is, yeah, you can see that. There is nothing inside the chamber. Again, I triple checked these before starting the video, and this is just my general thoughts and the disassembly of said gun. So bringing it back, you've got your little guard stay pin, whatever, right there, holding it back. And then from there, mine's nice and easy now. It was a little difficult at the beginning, but just bring that down a wee bit. Release this, and now this whole gun shall slide forward. Pretty simple, right? From there, releasing this pin from inside here, it's a matter of coming back and forth a few times, which I just did right now. Take that out, then get you access to the receiver, and this is always a bit of a pain, but there you go. Once that's out, the cleaning is really on the inside of here. Again, you go through with your barrel cleaner, and then from at that point, I was using not toothpicks, I apologize. I was using Q-tips. I found these to get down into some of the, you can see that I'm underneath. You can see how much I did a pretty good job. There's, I don't think there's a little line there, but still not too bad of a job. See how I did if I just rub this around. I guess I didn't do such a good job. But yeah, just underneath, cleaning with Q-tips. You're going to go through a lot, but luckily Amazon, there's some nice deals. So load yourself up. Clean the back of the receiver also. You know, and then once you're done that, just give, there's a couple of oil spots. One is right where your trigger is coming in here. So on this little pin right here, I just drop a little oil right in the, where it touches the steel right in there. And then, you know, again, clean, lubricated oil rag, rub it over, not heavily lubricated, but just, you know, a lubricated rag. Go over it so that way, you know, you're giving this a nice oil protection from any type of erosion or corrosion, I should say. Put the ass end in first. Depress your trigger. This will do it this way instead. There we go. Put the trigger in first, then the ass end in. Just slide it right down and get it right in place. And once that is set, the pin goes back the same way you put it in, or you took it, I should say. So it's just a matter of, there we go, we're in that part. And right about there. Very good. All right, everything's set. For the top portion, just a matter of pulling your, God, I can never remember this spring name. It is, receiver, no. I can never remember it, sorry. Marijuana too, I guess. And then your barrel, no. So your barrel down in, clean. That's the easy way of cleaning your barrels, just taking it out, lubricating the inside of it, cleaning the crap out of the inside, and then also with some barrel cleaner, getting the inside of this portion here, and then I'll get after that a nice oil rag, oil all that down nicely. Everything's said and done. Put that back in, and it only goes one way from the spring. You cannot put it in that way because that end is too big, so it comes in on this end. It's a matter of sliding right back into place. Take the gun. There's two little openings right there. You can see it. There we go. Those are going to fit over here. they actually just start here at the very beginning. And I'm not all the way in, there we go. And then once you get to here, this is the part that, oops, I just got it in, and then I just took it out. But yeah, you just got to make sure that you get through those 2 pins there, bring it all the way back, and then lock it into place. Turn your that little pin right back up, lock it back in, and you're good to go. Thoughts on this? Price was $479, and then after taxes, I think I paid something close to like $550 or something like that for this, which wasn't again bad. It's a full size, not the compact. It came with 2 magazines. It's a SIG. There is no safety. You are the safety on these guns. Accuracy wise, I'm still getting the hang of it. I've probably put close to 600 rounds into it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still getting the hang of this gun. There are times where I'm spot on. There's times where I'm down low to the left, and I'm thinking it's the grip. Yeah, it's nice. I think I need something with a little bit more grip. This isn't a bad grip in any way, shape, or form. But for my style, I believe that I need just a wee bit more grip. So there are plenty of aftermarket grips that are stickered on. I'm not a fan of that. But so I'd much rather have something that's kind of like slides over it, as opposed to stickers. Just you can never get it clean after you put a sticker on it. I don't care how much you scrub it, especially with the way this is right now. It's that raised plastic, but other than that, though, no, it's a great gun. It fires nicely. I haven't had a jam in 600 rounds. The only jam I've had is me overloading the magazines when you first put it in. I guess there's just too much tension, and so it's kind of like the first one has it's kind of like slammed into the chamber as you go to set it, and just gets pushed out of the way right away. So I try to jam 17 into. I bought some Pro Mag magazines. They are 17 round magazines, what they say, but you can really only get 16. Trying to get that 17th one in is very difficult, and that's ones where I have a problem with. The SIG 17 mags, not a problem. You put those in, you cock it, you're ready to go. There's no issues with those whatsoever. So yeah, this again, just a fantastic gun. My recommendation is buy the SIG magazines. Do not buy the Pro Armor magazines that are out there. They are about $14 cheaper per magazine. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Just for the simple fact that you can only get 16 out of it, and sometimes even with that 16, I found that they've jammed a couple of times. Never had a jam with the SIG magazines. Only with the Pro magazines, Pro Armor, and again, not a jam. It's more like the bullet just kind of doesn't chamber from those magazines correctly when they're jammed, like when they're filled up to 17. They seem to work when they're like 16 or 15, but not at 17. Yeah, but for home defense, a great little gun, 9mm. Ammunition right now for 9mm is pretty cheap, so you can't go wrong. You really can't. So yeah. It's definitely something you want to be looking at, something you want to be keeping around. I definitely like the SIG Sauer. It's a fantastic little gun. Holsters nicely. I don't have the holster here with it, but holsters nicely, sits on the side very nicely. Not a lot of weight to it. So yeah, that's my thumbs up.